Lions are the king of the jungles, and they rule with an iron fist. However, if there's one animal that's capable of going up against lions, it's tigers. There are a lot of similarities between lions and tigers when it comes to hunting and the kind of food they prefer. If, like us, you have always questioned who would win when these behemoths clash, you have come to the right place. In today's video, we dive into the various strengths and weaknesses of tigers and lions, and also see some real fights between these two apex predators to finally find the answer to this age-old question. So, without further delay, let's just jump right into it. Lions versus tigers. Size. When two fighters meet, the first order of business is to measure their size and weight. In the size aspect, both of our fighters are pretty evenly matched. Lions measure between 4.5 and 6.5 feet, while tiger sizes also vary between 5 and 6 feet. Remember that there are several species of tigers and lions in the world. Size can differ based on the breed, but as you can see, both of these big cats are really big, but neither have an upper hand over the other when it comes to size. Lions versus tigers. Weight. Well, weight is another crucial factor that can tell us which fighter will come out on top. Well, even in boxing, there are different weight segments, such as lightweight, medium weight, and heavyweight. Tigers can weigh between 240 to 500 pounds. On the other hand, lions weigh from 265 to 420 pounds. Even though it's a really close call, we'd have to say that tigers have somewhat of an advantage here. Well, before you imagine a tiger body slamming a lion, keep in mind that fights between these cats have less to do with weight and more to do with aggressiveness. Lions versus tigers. Aggressiveness. People have made the lions and tigers face off since the Roman era. The public would actually pay money to see such a fight. And, if records are to be believed, in most cases, the tigers dominated those encounters. If these historical records don't interest you, then let's look at something more recent. In 2011, a Royal Bengal tiger at an Ankara zoo killed a lion with a single hit from its paw. Basically, the tiger severed the lion's jugular artery, and the poor animal bled to death in minutes. Here's another incident where the tiger teaches the lion a lesson by delivering a brutal slap to its head. After that, both cats call off the fight. It is estimated that the force of a tiger's paw swipe is around 10,000 pounds of force, which is almost unthinkable. Lions versus tigers. Teamwork. Aggressiveness alone doesn't mean that the tiger will always win in a real fight. One of the biggest drawbacks for tigers in this clash of the titans is that they are lone hunters. They rarely form a group to attack other animals. Even when it comes to hunting, tigers always solo the entire kill. Lions, on the other hand, are rarely alone. Lions attack in prides, which make them more fierce hunters. So, in a natural setting, when a tiger faces off against a lion, if an entire pride comes out in force, even the biggest tiger doesn't stand a chance of winning. Lions versus tigers. Bite force. There's no question that the teeth of both lions and tigers are razor sharp and can crush bones rather easily. Both of these big cats have approximately 30 teeth, but the tiger's canines measure a bit bigger at 4 inches. Lion teeth can measure up to 3 inches. Do you know how hard a tiger can bite down on its prey? Well, it can crush the other animal with a force of more than 1,000 pounds per square inch. Usually, lions tend to have a bite force of around 650 pounds per square inch. Some males may be stronger and exert forces of around 1,000 psi. Even though this is impressive, it still pales in comparison to the tigers. So if a tiger bites a lion, it will likely do more damage than if the lion sinks its teeth into the tiger. But that isn't always true, thanks to the lion's superior defenses. Lions versus tigers. Defensive mechanism. Adult male lions develop a thick mane of hairs around their neck and head. Unlike popular belief, this mane is not just to make these big cats look more intimidating. The mane has a distinct defensive functionality. Since adult lions engage in the most brutal fights with other animals, this mane keeps their throat and jugular artery protected. Imagine a tiger trying to deliver a killing blow to the male lion by jumping at its neck. It would take immense strength to get through the thick mane and really wound the animal. However, if the tables are turned, the outcome would be quite different. If a lion pounces on the tiger's throat, there's no form of protection on the big cat. Lions versus tigers. Intelligence. Scientists have proven over the years that lions are the smartest among all the big cats. One of these experiments tested a group of lions by suspending a chunk of beef inside a box, suspended a few feet in the air. To get at the box, the lions needed to yank on a rope connecting the box to a latch on the ground. 12 lions were tested, out of which 11 managed to figure out the puzzle and get at the meat inside. While some of them figured out the puzzle on their own, others did so by watching their family members solve it. Thus, experts suggest that staying together in a pride not only makes the lions a more formidable enemy, but it also increases their overall intelligence. Tigers aren't social creatures, and they rarely get the opportunity to learn from those around them. Their IQs can never match a lion's, so if lions fight smartly and intelligently, they can very well take down the bigger cat. Lion versus tiger, determination. Lions are extremely determined when they commit to a hunt or fight. They do not like to back down easily, even when things aren't going their way. This stubbornness can be a boon or a curse, depending on the situation. Sometimes, determination allows lions to win their fights. However, when they are outmatched, this same stubbornness can lead to their deaths too. A lion focuses all its energies on the first punch or bite. If it fails for some reason, these big cats often retreat. They are more strategic in their attacks rather than standing and fighting. This quality may cause them to withdraw quickly from a fight with the lions, but it also means that the tiger is more likely to survive and fight another day. Just watch this and you'll know what we are talking about. This lion and tiger are fighting in captivity. Even though we know that tigers can easily match the strength of lions, this one wants to avoid the fight. It only defends itself, but doesn't go on the offense. When the lion stops the fight, the tiger simply tries to move away. You can clearly see that it simply doesn't want to engage. Lion versus tiger, musculature. Even though we compared the weight of these big cats before, we left out the part of muscle and fat percentage. More muscle generally means more strength. With that in mind, you must know that tigers have an average muscle mass of 72% their body weight. In comparison, the lion's muscle mass is somewhere around 58 to 60%. But at the same time, studies have revealed that lions have greater bone density than tigers. So, even if the tigers outshine them in muscular strength, the kings have the upper hand when it comes to skeletal strength. Yet again, these two animals seem to be evenly matched. In this one, lions and tigers are forced into a situation where they would have to fight each other. The fight begins when the tiger approaches and attacks the other big cat. After that, the blows and bites rain down, with neither animal backing off from the fight. After a gruesome display of violence, the tiger and lions try to get away from each other. Maybe they too realize that they were simply too evenly matched. But unfortunately, they are trapped in such a place that there's no escape. Now, they have no alternative but to fight to the death. After a few more minutes of fighting, both animals seem almost too tired to carry on. The lion sustains serious injuries on its face and body, while the tiger passes out from sheer exhaustion. Fortunately, both of them walk away from the fight with their lives intact. Still, it shows how a practical scenario between these two big cats would play out. Predicting a winner isn't an easy task. Lions versus tigers, eating habits. Lions and tigers usually prefer similar types of meat, such as deer, impala, buffalo, and more. But a stark contrast between the two is that tigers only sink their teeth into animals they have killed themselves. In other words, they never scavenge or steal others' kills. Lions, though, will rob other predators of their meals. In the wild, such a habit may entice lions to attack a tiger that has just made a kill. From what we've seen and learned, lions can surely start such a fight, but there's no guarantee how it'll end. Lions versus tigers, maneuverability. Finally, we take a look at how well these two animals can move. Tigers are comfortable on land and in water. In fact, they can also climb trees relatively easily. A lion can do none of those things. The kings of the jungle hardly ever prey on water animals, and they aren't good climbers. So, for being more versatile in every way, tigers take the lead in this maneuverability factor. So, who'd win in an open fight between these two carnivores? Well, as you saw, it's not an easy question to answer. On a good day, either of these big cats can come out as victorious. That's exactly what makes this face-off so interesting and unpredictable. What do you believe? Will the tigers win? Or will the lions remain the undisputed kings of the jungle? Let us know in the comments below. Drop a like and share the video, as that helps us grow our community. Consider subscribing to our channel if you haven't done so already. Hit the bell icon and never miss another update. Stay safe and stay curious. We'll see you soon.